Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we delve into the intriguing life and leadership of Kim Jong Un, the enigmatic leader of North Korea. Known for his enigmatic personality and controversial policies, Kim Jong Un has captured the world's attention. Join us as we explore his rise to power, his leadership style, and the impact he has had on the Korean Peninsula and the world stage. Let's dive in. The early years. To understand Kim Jong Un, we must begin with his early years. Born on January 8, 1983, in Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, he was the youngest son of Kim Jong-il, the former leader of the country. Despite his privileged upbringing, little is known about Kim Jong-un's early life due to the secretive nature of the regime. However, it is believed that he received his education in Switzerland, where he adopted a Western lifestyle and developed a passion for basketball. Rise to power. In December 2011, following the death of his father, Kim Jong-un emerged as the supreme leader of North Korea, becoming the youngest head of state in the world at the age of 27. His ascension to power raised questions about his ability to lead such a closed and isolated nation. However, he quickly consolidated his authority, removing potential threats to his rule and establishing his own leadership style. Kim Jong-un's leadership style can be described as authoritarian, with a focus on maintaining strict control over the nation and its people. He has prioritized the development of North Korea's military capabilities, particularly its nuclear weapons program, which has drawn international criticism and led to tensions with the global community. Additionally, Kim Jong-un has implemented a policy known as Byongjin, which emphasizes the simultaneous pursuit of nuclear weapons and economic development. This dual-track approach seeks to showcase North Korea as a strong military power, while also improving the living conditions of its citizens. However, the effectiveness of this strategy remains a subject of debate. Impact on North Korea. Kim Jong-un's rule has had a profound impact on the people of North Korea. The country continues to face significant challenges, including food shortages, economic sanctions, and human rights concerns. While the regime projects an image of prosperity and unity, the reality for many North Koreans is far from it. Kim Jong-un has implemented several initiatives to bolster the economy, such as the Byongjin Line and the development of special economic zones. These efforts aim to attract foreign investment and stimulate economic growth. However, the success of these initiatives has been limited due to international sanctions and the regime's strict control over economic activities. International relations. Kim Jong-un's leadership has also had a substantial impact on international relations. His provocative actions, such as missile tests and nuclear weapon development, have strained relations with the United States and its allies, leading to heightened tensions on the Korean Peninsula. However, in recent years, Kim Jong-un has shown a willingness to engage in diplomacy. He held historic meetings with South Korean President Moon Jae-in and U.S. President Donald Trump, culminating in the Singapore summit in 2018. These meetings were seen as significant steps towards peace and denuclearization. Despite the initial optimism, progress has been limited, and negotiations have stalled in recent years. Legacy and future. As we look to the future, the question remains, what will be Kim Jong-un's legacy? While his leadership style and policies have elicited both praise and criticism, there is no denying that Kim Jong-un has left an indelible mark on North Korea and the world. One aspect of Kim Jong-un's legacy is the continued isolation of North Korea from the international community. Despite diplomatic efforts, the country remains heavily sanctioned, hindering its economic growth and development. The international community's concerns over North Korea's nuclear weapons program have also strained relations and created a sense of uncertainty in the region. On the domestic front, Kim Jong-un's leadership has maintained a tightly controlled society with limited freedoms. The regime's strict censorship and surveillance systems have stifled dissent and restricted access to outside information. The human rights situation in North Korea continues to be a pressing concern, with reports of political repression, labor camps, and limited freedom of expression. However, it is important to note that during Kim Jong-un's tenure, there have been some glimpses of change. The introduction of limited market reforms and special economic zones has allowed for some entrepreneurial activities and small-scale private enterprises to emerge. These reforms, although modest, have contributed to a degree of economic growth and improvement in the lives of certain segments of the population. Looking ahead, The future of North Korea under Kim Jong Un's leadership remains uncertain. The ongoing nuclear standoff and the effectiveness of economic reforms will greatly shape the country's trajectory. Additionally, the succession plan for Kim Jong Un's eventual departure from power is a topic of speculation, as there is limited information about his potential successor within the ruling Kim family. It is worth noting that any predictions about North Korea's future must be approached with caution due to the regime's opacity and the complexities of the geopolitical landscape. The interplay between regional powers, such as China, South Korea, and the United States, will undoubtedly influence the country's future path. In conclusion, Kim Jong Un's leadership has been marked by an enigmatic personality and a complex blend of military-focused policies and attempts at economic development. His rule has had a profound impact on the people of North Korea, the Korean Peninsula's stability, and international relations. While his legacy remains uncertain, the world continues to watch and engage with the evolving situation in North Korea, hoping for a peaceful and prosperous future for its people. That wraps up our exploration of Kim Jong Un, the enigmatic leader of North Korea. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions.